At this point, y'all know that I like to wait till last second to pack, okay? I've been putting it off all week. In my defense, there's not that much left, okay? But we're gonna finish up the packing together because I'm getting super stressed about it to the point where like I'm avoiding doing it. And I feel like if I just show you guys how I'm packing, how I'm doing it, maybe that'll help me get a little bit of motivation, you know? Who knows? I will say, it's really not that much left. It's literally mostly books at this point. All those books have to be packed. Hey, Albie! Hey, someone's trying to break into the closet right now. Anyways, whatever's left on my bookshelf, I need to go through. I got clothes on my bed I need to pack. And then you can't even see it. My bedside table I need to go through as well. And I think that's literally it. So it's really not that much, but I keep wanting to put it off. What is in there that you want so badly? What is it? Okay, I knew I did a lot of my packing last weekend and I knew I got a lot of my stuff to the new apartment last weekend, but I didn't realize I have this little left. I literally only filled this bag. I'll probably have 2 more of these bags, honestly, for all my bedding, but I'm gonna do like a quick bedding wash in the morning. Like I'm gonna get up at 5 in the morning tomorrow so I can do my bedding, even if that means throwing my sheets in the wash and then going back to sleep on the couch. I want to have clean sheets at the new apartment. Anyways, let's pack up the rest of my books together. And just like that, my childhood bedroom is pretty much empty. There's some little things that are left, but this is it. I just made it to BJ's. This is my first time at this BJ's and I don't think they have a gas station, which sucks because I really needed gas. So I'm gonna have to figure that out later. First shopping trip, let's go. And look how much we bought at BJ's. It's the same day. I just changed because I'm going to lunch, but I only have 20 minutes until I need to leave. But right now we're in my closet, obviously. But I'm gonna go through all of these clothes because they're not organized at all. I'm gonna organize them, put them where I want them. And then this is the floor of the closet right now. It looks crazy. So I'm gonna do as much of this as I can in the next 20 minutes. It is much later. I am watching Princess Diaries and attempting to organize this closet. So let's do this together. I didn't get much done before. I did organize this a little bit. I think I like how it is. Jack has the top rack and it's hilarious because like that's all his clothes. This is all my clothes. Plus I have this rack too. I might have some clothes in the other closet as well. This is a problem though. Like this is not normal. I also used to just have a really great discount at my last job, so. Okay, I've gone through my moving bags and all of these clothes on the floor are the clothes that I want in my closet. Some of them are gonna hang up, some of them are gonna go in my little cube organizer that I brought with me from my dad's house. But everything that's not sitting on the floor that was in those moving bags is now organized in my dresser. So this is just everything else that's left. That is strictly clothes bags. I'm sure I have some more clothes somewhere else, but I think this is all of it. Closet is done and organized. The next step is both of the bathrooms, but I love how this closet turned out. This is the bathroom before. It is an absolute disaster because we've been basically living out of boxes. We're gonna share this top drawer and then this drawer is all mine that I need to get organized. Under my sink is done. I just need to work some magic on this drawer. So here's the before and after. It's not perfect by any means, but it's functional. It'll get the job done. Okay, let's do the same thing with the top drawer. And after, wow, so organized. Look at how organized our bathroom is now. I'm so happy with it. Eventually we want to get one of those little towel bar things that go right there since I didn't have any in the apartment, but for now the towel is just sitting there like that. But let's go organize the other bathroom so that both bathrooms are done. Basically the other bathroom has like a bunch of extra products in it and like all my makeup that I don't reach for on an everyday basis. Same with skincare that I don't reach for on an everyday basis. Okay, let's go. Okay, we're gonna speed unpack the kitchen because it's basically almost done. And then I also kind of want to wipe down the counters because I haven't been wiped down yet, at least not the spots that actually like still have stuff on them. So I'm gonna do all of that and then I'm gonna be done with this area. My bedroom is an absolute disaster and it's the only room I have left to do other than all of my books, which we're gonna do that in a different video, but this is the only room I have left and it's an absolute mess. So we're gonna tackle this today. The goal is to get this whole room done today. Obviously, none of my apartment is decorated. We'll do that in future vlogs. We've also already started ordering things, but I don't think anything will come in time for me to actually show you anything in this video, but we obviously need a couple more pieces of furniture. Definitely some things on the walls because nothing's on the wall right now. All of that is a later problem. Obviously getting unpacked and organized is our first priority, so let's clean up this mess. Today is also the first time I've had my cat here at the apartment. She wasn't here during the week because I wanted her to be able to kind of get acclimated after things have kind of settled down because like I said, my room's the only room left. Oh, Abby. I just realized she's sitting underneath my bedside table. Yep, that's my cat. I was gonna plug in all my cords, but I'm not about to interrupt her, so I'm gonna do that later. But yeah, she is not happy right now. She's very stressed. So I have her closed up in my room because I was like searching online of things I can do to help her get acclimated to a new space, and it said kind of take it one room at a time. So she's in here right now because all of her stuff is in here, but I'm trying to figure out where to put it. Right now I have her food right here because I try to keep her food away from her water. And then right now this is the litter box situation. This rocking chair, I don't know if we're keeping. I'm technically just holding on to it for my mom, but it's so beautiful that if she lets me keep it, I might keep it. So this is what it looks like right now. I'm gonna see how my cat handles this because she's pretty small. I don't think that this will be in her way at all, but we're just gonna see what ends up happening. I can obviously move either the litter box or the chair somewhere else if this little situation isn't working, but that's the corner right now. Okay, since I can't organize my bedside table with her underneath it, we're going to start with this area, my suitcase, because I want her toys to go right here. So I want to move the suitcase obviously and unpack that. Okay, the bedroom is fully unpacked. Here's what it's looking like. Loving how it looks right now. I've got my cat's stuff all out here. Some of this might move around, but this is how we have it so far. Little mirror, bedside table, obviously the bed, and then the dresser, which we'll probably move this around somehow, but this is what's going on right now. And then a litter box and this little chair. And right now, my cat's tower is right by the window. I just wanted her tower to be in here while she gets acclimated to the new apartment, and then her food will probably stay there. This is my bedside table. It's so cute if you ask me. Little book, tissue holder, charger. I have to sleep with that eye mask or like I can't sleep at all. This little bowl has like all my quick necessities that I might need while in bed, and then my lamp obviously. Hello, it has been a couple weeks. I know I literally just said in the last clip that I'm not gonna keep this vlog going because it would be like never ending because of the amount of things that we want to do but are not going to do right away. Like it's not a high priority thing, but we have done a couple of things that I want to show you because I feel like it makes it feel so much more homey, the things that we have done. So it's now a Sunday. I'm actually in the middle of my Sunday reset, so I thought we would do a little bit of that together because there's a lot of things that I need to put away that need to just find a home so that we could do that together. But also I really want to show you everything that we have added to the apartment and changed and things like that. Also, I was just talking about my cat, and since she's been here a couple of weeks, she is doing so much better. Like she has just gotten way more adjusted, which I'm obviously so thankful for because a couple weeks ago I was really nervous. She was acting really strange. She was super scared of everything, but she's gotten used to the apartment now, so that is good on that front. We're in the kitchen because I feel like I haven't showed you really the communal space much at all, but let me show you what we've changed that I'm super excited about. So this is obviously the door into the apartment, and we have this really small space right in front of the door, and then you walk straight into the kitchen. Like there's not really much of an entryway here, and there's nothing we can really put on this side side because it's the laundry room and then like the water heater and thing is in there, and obviously like the door opens into that. So like there's nothing really we could put on this side of the entryway. So we only have this little space to work with, and like I said, it's pretty small. I don't know if you can tell how small it is. Maybe you can tell like the size of the fridge versus this. I don't know if you can tell. We found this on Wayfair and it was pretty much one of the only things of like these little shoe organizers that have become pretty popular. It was one of the only ones that would actually fit in this space because most of them were just a little bit too long to fit. But obviously this one fits and I really like how it looks. I feel like the wood ties in with the floor, and then like the dark pieces kind of tie into the kitchen a little bit, and like all of our hardware is black, so I feel like this ties in really nicely. But we've got this drawer that we keep like keys and stuff in for just quick access to when we're leaving, and then some shoes in here. That one's all Jack shoes, but super excited for how this looks. And then I also realized while I was editing that I didn't show you the living room at all, like not a single clip of the living room, which is actually crazy. So we've added a little bit to the living room as well, so you're not gonna see the before, but I'll show you what it looks like right now, and then I'll also kind of explain like what we want to do with the living room as well, because obviously there's some missing things here. Like we don't have everything, you know? I don't know if I talked about it in this vlog, but we both are coming from living at our parents' house, so we didn't have a ton of furniture and we're basically just accumulating it slower, and we're also both kind of indecisive, so it helps us have some time to decide what we want to do. But let's pick up the living room together. It's not bad in here, it just needs a little bit of a refresh, a little bit of a quick pick-me-up, and it's all pretty much my stuff. I'm a bit of a disaster. Like this week I have been an absolute disaster, so now that it's Sunday and I have some time to like do a true Sunday reset, I have been picking up what I can, and we're gonna do some together, of course. Okay, I just messed with the settings on my camera, so hopefully you can see this because I feel like it was looking a little bit weird before. But this is our living room setup at the moment. We have amazing parents that have pretty much given us all of the furniture that they could. So like the couch is a hand-me-down, as is this coffee table. And honestly, we had some struggle finding a chair that would go with this couch, and I think we did a pretty good job. I mean, obviously it's not perfect, but we were both obsessed with this oversized armchair from Wayfair. They didn't really have any colors that would really match perfectly with this couch, so we have this here like this. The goal is to also get some more throw pillows so that we can kind of make this more of a seamless look, because right now it does very much like look like two pieces that don't super go together. I actually feel like they look better together with the light off, but we're gonna get some throw pillows eventually. We did also just buy this little throw blanket that I feel like makes the couch kind of blend together a little bit better, but you can kind of see we've got a lot of green going on. The rug also was given to us. We do love a good like earthy green moment. I don't know if you can tell, but a lot of the colors and decor that we have so far are very like earthy tones. But what's mostly going to change here is that we want some more throw pillows, and then with this coffee table we want a little tray to go on top of it. And then you can see we're using a TV tray as a side table right now, and then this table is just way too small, and obviously this lamp doesn't go here either. We want a bigger table for this corner and a tall lamp, mostly so that I can sit and read, but also we both don't love like the recessed lighting. Like we like lamps at night, so we want a lamp for there for sure. And then obviously like right to the side we have our TV setup. We are kind of unsure what we're gonna do with these shelves, but this is what they look like right now. Eventually we're gonna print some pictures. Maybe we can do that later today or in a couple days, print some pictures of me and Jack for that frame. But for now, this is what it's looking like. Definitely something that's gonna change because we want to like actually decorate this little area. And then got some plants over there in a blanket basket that's very much overfilling. But one of our friends gave us this really pretty little orchid. Love how that looks there with the TV. And then this lamp, there's two of them actually. I'm obsessed with them. They're cordless lamps. So we have one here and then we have one in the kitchen that I'll show you. But they look so perfect at night. Like the ambiance that these lamps have at night, amazing. Obsessed with them. Also, you can kind of tell I love gold. So that is the current living room setup. Good amount of things that we want to add / change, and of course there is absolutely nothing on the walls in here. And then while we're on the topic of showing you places that we haven't really talked about in this video, this is our what we're calling the hobby room. It's like our extra bedroom. We're trying to figure out what we want to do with it closet because this is what it looks like right now. Jack's gaming station is obviously going to stay there like that. I'm not going to show you my bookcase because I did just film an entire dedicated video of organizing that, but my books are right there. There's just a lot of empty space on this side of the room. I feel like it's hard to show. This room is just bigger than we thought it was, and so we thought that this would be like fine and work, but it's not ideal. It just feels like way too empty right here. So let me know what you guys think we should do. Like I said, this is originally like our hobby room, but with the hobbies that me and Jack have, like they're very, I feel like everyone calls them cozy hobbies, like, you know, reading, gaming, painting, like those are our kind of hobbies. So really anything could work in the space. My only idea right now is to either do a pull-out couch, so that way if we have guests and they want to spend the night, we can have that, or a day bed right here, because I feel like we could do a day bed and then keep like one of those chairs in the corner. I don't know. Those are our two thoughts right now, either like a pull-out couch or a day bed. It's just pretty empty right now. I feel like neither of us are like obsessed with how this space looks. I do really like these chairs though. I feel like they're actually pretty comfortable. I don't feel like they look that comfortable, but they're actually very comfortable. But at the same time, it's nice to have these chairs in here because when we have people over, we can just pull them out and put them into the living room. So maybe we'll move the chairs to the corner. I don't know. I also made the joke that like if we leave this room like this, I obviously have room for more bookshelves, so that would be great too. I don't know. We're trying to decide. It's not super high priority for us either because obviously like this is just an extra space, but we do want to decide eventually what we're gonna do in here because obviously we can either get like an air mattress to put in here or we can do like the whole bed thing. I don't know if we'll do both. I don't know. It's all up in the air right now. Another thing I wanted to show you because I'm actually obsessed with it is this little sardines hand towel from Target. I don't know why, I just am obsessed with this, and we needed hand towels very badly. Like now we only have 2 hand towels, and that's only because this came in a pack of 2. I'll show you the other hand towel in a second, but I saw this in Target and I was like, this is absolutely coming home with me. I was just obsessed with it for some reason, but we definitely needed more hand towels because like I said, buying this pack of hand towels is the only reason that we ended up with hand towels at all. But I feel like this is a perfect start because this is very summery, very spring, and then eventually we can get some like holiday type of hand towels and fall hand towels and all of that. And like I said, it came in a pack of 2, so here is the other one. I don't like this one as much, but it is still pretty cute. Guys, please be so honest with me. Does this look dumb? I feel like maybe I need to like move it around a little bit more, but obviously now that leaves like all of this space empty. But at the same time, I know my mom has like a little desk slash vanity thing that she is getting rid of eventually that can go there. I don't know though, like is that too much then? Jack, girl, that's a mess. I don't know, maybe I need to like move this around a little bit more. I don't know. Jack's gonna come home and be like, why are you moving all the furniture without me here? And be like, I'm just trying to figure this out. Like I don't know what to do. This room, it's like against me right now. It doesn't, I don't know. Guys, I need you to be honest with me right now. So I think that this is how I like it the best. Does this work? I think this works, but we need a different table because I don't think the gold goes with these chairs. Guys, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask Jack when he gets home because like this is what it looks like right now. It is a little bit of a mess in here. Like this whole area is just a little bit messy, but like I feel like once, like, I don't know, like, does this look good? But again, like, this whole space is so empty. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to fix this, like, right now, like, right this second, when it doesn't need to be fixed right this second. But then also this gives me room for a vanity. You know what? Maybe I could do, like, a vanity and then, like, a cute set of drawers. Because, hold on, let me just show you. I've showed this before. It's a disaster right now. I need to organize it, but this set of drawers is what I keep all of, like, my craft supplies and, like, paints and stuff. Because, like I said, that's one of my hobbies is to just do those kind of crafts, so obviously I have a lot of supplies for that. But what if I got like a set of drawers that went with the vanity slash desk that I was talking about, because then I could put the desk slash vanity here, oopsies, and then the drawers there, and that would also just make a lot more logical sense than having all of my crafts in that closet, which that closet is a disaster. If I'm feeling energetic today, maybe I'll go through that closet and organize it and we can do that together, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna leave this alone and stop messing with it. And then once Jack gets back, I'm gonna ask him what he thinks we should do. Because both of us are like just very confused about what to do with this room. And if you're wondering where I put the big table, it's in here. I don't think it super goes in here because it's kind of tall for a side table. Like between the chair and the couch, I think it's a little bit too tall, but it's sitting in here because it's too big to fit in between the 2 chairs and like still give me a little bit of room in front of the bookcase to like go grab books. I feel like I'm having a conniption over this room because I truly do not know. Like I wish Jack was here right now to like give me his opinion, but I need to just like get over it. You know what? I probably should actually eat lunch. That would maybe help. We're back in the closet. I feel like we spend a lot of time in the closet, but I want to show show you something and then I also need some advice. So something about me is that when I'm trying on my clothes in the morning, like particularly before I go to work, because I obviously don't have a ton of time, like I need to just get ready and get out the door, you know what I mean? So when I'm trying on clothes in the morning, I find myself often just leaving a big old pile of clothes on the floor, and they will literally sit there like all week or until I decide to actually like pick them up. But it's because I'm like trying on clothes and trying to get ready for the day, and I need some advice on how I can stop doing that because I'm in such a bad habit of doing it. And the only thing I can think of doing that would actually help me with that is trying on all of my work outfits for the week on a Sunday, but I don't really want to do that. Another thing though is that I need a dirty hamper. Like right now I'm using a literal laundry bag and that works for now, but I feel like it makes putting my dirty clothes in the hamper so much harder for some reason because it's a bag. Like it doesn't stay open, it just kind of like sits there, you know what I mean? But all of the laundry baskets I have found online are super expensive, and if I'm going to spend the money on one, I want to be absolutely in love with it because I like the ones that look like true baskets, and I haven't found one in store that looks like how I want it to look, if that makes sense. So ideally it would look like a true basket, but then it would also at least have two separate dividers so I could do like darks and lights or like colors and whites or something like that. Anyways, that's what I want for in here. Also wanted to show you, we just got this. It's kind of hard to see, but basically what you do with it is that you put it in between the door. So obviously I have a cat and we want to be able to close our closet door without her trying to like, she tries to break into rooms that the door is closed. So we're gonna cut this and put it here and we're gonna see how it works because all the reviews had it like carpet on carpet, but obviously this is our bathroom and so it's like linoleum. We're gonna see how this works, test it out, but you need to cut it to like make it fit the door. So I think Jack is gonna do that for me later because you also have to heat up the plastic to make it easier to cut. It's like a whole thing and I just can't be bothered to do it, but we bought it so that she would stop trying to like break into the closet when we close the door. So need to do that eventually. I did just clean the toilet, so I'm not going to do a ton in here today, I don't think, but we definitely need little rugs for here. We have one in front of the shower, but we want them in front of the sinks as well. We also want to get a little towel holder for right here, and we want 2 soap dispensers eventually. It's not super high priority for us, but the whole reason I even came in here is because I obviously have a giant mound of laundry to do, so I thought that we would kind of pick up and organize this room together. Also, this picture's here because eventually I want to hang it right here. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today because ideally Jack would be here with me to like make sure it's level, but I kind of want to try to do it. Is that a bad idea? I don't know. I feel like you can't even tell, but I just did laundry and like picked up my room for 30 minutes straight. So I need a little break, and I'm thinking during my break we can go set up our mini garden. We're gonna try to propagate, no, is that the right word? We took like the little roots of a green onion that we used the other day for dinner, and we're gonna plant those and see if they will like sprout. I'm pretty sure they will, but the other day from Target we picked up some tomato seeds, and then we also picked up some basil seeds. So I'm gonna do the basil and the green onions in one of our pots together, and then the tomato will have its own pot. We have this pot with like a little trellis type of thing so that the tomato can grow upward, and this will also give us the opportunity to go out onto the porch because you haven't seen the porch at all in any of my moving vlogs. So let me go show you the porch because I actually love our porch so much. I just don't normally film out there because I feel like it's kind of weird to like film when I'm technically outside. I don't know, I just normally just film inside. Let's go plant a little bit. I'm super excited because I've always wanted a little mini garden. I honestly am unsure how to plant these or if we're even like too late into the season to plant these. I have actually no idea. Oh, it says on the back. Let's go attempt to do this. Hopefully I can handle this. It says I need full sun, both of them. This one needs to be 1/4 of an inch deep. This one says it needs to be inside for 6 weeks before you put it outside. Listen, that's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna put them in the dirt and we'll see what happens. And that is it for today's video. Originally, this was going to be the last video in this mini series, but I actually think I'm going to do at least one more video because I feel like a lot of the apartment just isn't done yet. There's still a lot of organizing to be done and definitely a lot more decorating, especially in this room because I have no idea what to do in this room. So I think the next part is going to be some more organizing and a lot of decorating. So let me know if you guys actually want to see that. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!